You all get a chance to like see something, you hear something, and you get to change it to what today is, right? And what I see around me, right? And I'm more white than I am black because I grew up in a white household, but I'm mixed and I look black out here. But that's not the point. Here's the point. They're locking up.
We do have a desire to be independent of machine control.
This is the three evils of society. Okay, so this is a long time ago, and they're locking all his videos up. 266 are available, but people keep copying them and sending them out. This is illegal, what I'm doing right now. All right? But I want you to listen for a while. Yeah, I'm going to work in the kitchen.
The hour is dark. Evil comes forth in the guise of good. It is a time of double talk, when men in high places have a high blood pressure of deceptive rhetoric and an anemia of concrete performance.
Now, I want you to apply this to all white people, all black people, all poor people, just across the board. All right? Think, America.
We cry out against welfare handouts to the poor.
This is all Section 8 everywhere I live, right here. All these people.
Oil depletion allowance to make the rich richer. 6 Mississippi plantations.
Seems to be the biggest problem we got.
More than $1 million a year, not to plant cotton, but no provision is made to feed the tenant farmer who is put out of work by the government subsidy. The crowning achievement in hypocrisy must go to those staunch Republicans and Democrats of the Midwest and West who were given land by our government when they came here as immigrants from Europe. They were given education through the land grant colleges. They were provided with agricultural agents to keep them abreast of farming trends. They were granted low-interest loans to aid in the mechanization of their farm.
Where's that help for everybody?
And now
that's what it's saying.
Have succeeded in becoming successful,
7 business plans that I had to raise this entire community.
Not to farm. And these are the same people who now say to black people,
to white
whose
people,
ancestors
to brown
were brought
people.
to this country in chains, and who were emancipated
we all
in
in chains now.
1863 without being
No
given
double
land
talk,
to
straight talk.
cultivate a bread to eat, that they must pull themselves up by their own bootstraps. What they truly advocate is socialism for the rich and capitalism for the poor.
Don't matter what color you are, them.
I wish that I could say that this is just a passing phase in the cycle of our nation's life.
Still do that with a broken hand.
The times of war, times of reaction throughout the society. But I suspect that we are now experiencing the coming to the surface of a triple-pronged sickness that has been lurking within our body politic from its very beginning. That is the sickness of racism, excessive materialism, and militarism. Not only is this our nation's dilemma, it is the plague of Western civilization. As early as 1906,
I think people should have homes, and that our kids should learn. And look, they gave me a rotten one.
Will be the problem of the color line. Now,
I'll go get my money back. Really nice people over at Winco. Really nice people in this town, man. Really. I don't, you know, for me, and they talk about racism, and I'm half, you know, black, and for the most part, most of the people in this town are just good people. They're just poor people who want to get on with their family and their lives, and, you know. They don't even want to talk about this. Why is this all up in our faces now?
Self in which he proudly professed the great principles of democracy and herself in which she madly practiced the antithesis of democracy. This tragic duality
of
has
society
produced a strange indecisiveness and ambivalence toward the Negro, causing America to take a step backward simultaneously.
So they get us talking about the flag, and they get us marching about the flag, and they hating each other about the flag. We ain't paying attention to what's really going on.
There has never been a solid
what happened to the fact poor people were getting shut?
For Afro-Americans,
for white people, for black people, for the poor people, for the ghettos. The ghettos is all color now, just like my food.
But the white backlash is nothing new. It is a surfacing of old prejudices, hostilities, and ambivalences that have always been there.
We have to give them up. And then, you know,
it was caused neither by the cry of black power, nor by the unfortunate recent wave of riots in our cities.
Well, it has been caused by that.
Today is rooted in the same problem.
Today we're angry.
Characterized America ever since a black man landed in chains on the shores of this nation.
All right, that was racism. I say number one is poverty right now. Racism is number two.
This does not imply that all white Americans are racist. Far from it.
Far from
Many
it.
white people have, through a deep moral compulsion, fought long and hard for racial justice. Now does it
My
mean
father,
America has
Martin
made
King,
no progress
on my work
in
about
her
Selma.
attempt to cure the body politic of the disease of racism?
Y'all know it like I like it.
The racism has not been
I don't see it.
modified.
My brothers are bikers, and they black and they white, gangsters, they black, you know, upstate, downstate,
in our country even today is freedom and equality, while racism is just an occasional departure from the norm on the part of a few bigoted extremists.
Occasional.
Racism can well be that corrosive evil that
What are
will
they doing
bring
to us
down
right
the
now?
curtain on Western civilization.
What are they doing?
They're
shoving this thing in our face to make us all mad. That's my back room. That's my sanctuary. Stay out of it. My Bible's back there too. What kind of Bible? None of your business. I love
these civilizations, according to Thor, not caused by external invasions, but by internal decay.
I run my flag.
They fail to respond creatively to the challenges impinging upon them. If America does not respond creatively to the challenge to banish racism, some future historian will have to say that a great civilization died because it lacked the soul and commitment to make justice a reality for all men.
All right, this is gonna run out a little bit, but I don't mind because I'm mowing a civil disobedience, and I love it. They can take all 4,000 of my videos for this. They can stop all my good work.
An Asian writer has portrayed